visualization. Now, I talked a little bit about this at the last retreat, so I'm not going to mention all of the same stuff, but this one is so important, we have to talk about it again, and I'll share some new stuff with you. Now, we know that with visualization, so when we incorporate this into our morning routine and we see the person we want to become every day, the energy, the confidence, the bliss we want to experience, how we show up for our family, the success in our business that we want to have, and what that looks like. When we see it every day, our brain sends a message to our neurons and says, go perform that action. Sorry, Josh, I am talking about Huberman. And our brain will actually put this into motion for us. So you'll kind of feel like this gravitational pull. You'll notice you start doing these things and becoming that person. Furthermore, your brain sends dopamine throughout your bloodstream, which is responsible for pursuit and gives you that extra nudge that you need. And through the course of visualization, you'll start becoming the person you want to become. This is even mentioned in Scripture. One of my favorite verses in Proverbs says, as a man thinketh, so is he. In other words, we will become what we think of ourselves. And our life right now is a real reflection of our thoughts and our beliefs. And through the act of thoughts and visualization, we can propel ourselves forward into the person we want to become. Now, we've also found that visualization greatly increases your confidence. And that might sound kind of basic. Yeah, I know more confidence is good. And John and I were talking about this the other day, but I think as entrepreneurs, we're so hungry for more knowledge, we forget about the basics and the things that could really serve us. I know Kobe Bryant once said, he said, I'm the greatest basketball player in the world because I've never steered away from the basics. And confidence, having more confidence might seem basic, but when we strengthen this, it can change everything for us. So we know with more confidence, we will have and experience more energy, certainty, clarity, more creative decision-making, and less fear, doubt, anxiety, limiting beliefs. So let me give you an example of this. I know John Farling's a pretty good basketball player. And when John shows up to play basketball, he's probably pretty confident he could beat most people. And even if someone else comes along who's more skilled than John, if John shows up with more confidence than he does, John's likelihood of winning is far greater. Why? Because he has more energy, more clarity, more creative decision making. That's the person you bet on. So through the act of visualization, we spike our confidence because we're constantly seeing the person we want to become, the success we're having, and we know that neurons that fire together wire together. So the act of seeing it over and over and over, our brain says, no, this is who we are. No, we're confident because we've already had this success. And you'll start to become more confident. And you'll notice the results of that. And you might ask, well, how long does all of this take? Well, they found that anywhere from 66 to 365 days. They're not sure when. It's different for everybody. But somewhere in that time frame, you'll start to notice the benefits. Now, for me, I do visualization daily. And when I first started doing it, I immediately started seeing the results. I started seeing myself moving in the direction that I wanted to go, performing the actions that I wanted to perform. I started working out more, taking care of my health. I was showing up differently in my business. And you'll see that happening right away, but somewhere past that 66-day mark, that's when your brain starts to rewire itself. That's when you start to notice the internal and external benefits of visualization, and you'll see the changes in your life.